This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another, well, first impressions, a strange one to begin. Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe. You know how in the West we have a lot of cooking shows in the West, right? But in a lot of our other medium outside of cooking shows, there really isn't like a whole super amount of detail dedicated to food when you think about it outside of just standard cooking. Well, in Japan and other countries in the East, it's like to art form almost to an adult level. Like there's like anime, there's like games, even games that have food is just a small part of it. Have super detailed descriptions or pictures of food. It's ridiculous. And why not make a game based off battle chefs like Iron Chef and stuff like that? Although I've heard this game is like a it isn't just a cooking game. It's got like side-scrolling and other such things attached to it, and I heard it's got decent speedrun mode. Huh? Do people really speedrun this game? Oh, weird. Okay. I gotta turn off the vibration there. We don't love good vibrations. We appreciate good excitations. Da 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 da. I think I want to keep the music about where it is. Let's look at the controls before we start. I don't know, I only know very little about this game because I like to go into these first impressions without really. All I know is that general reviews of the game were mostly positive for the most part, so I was kind of surprised. So there's cooking, combat, and town. Kind of reminds me of like Atelier, the Atelier series or something like that. I'm trying to remember what other games had like a combination of things. Although Atelier was more of an RPG more than a cooking. Well, it was mainly alchemy, but you know what I mean. I mean, when you think about it, is cooking not a form of alchemy? Let's see, gallery concepts, challenges. I assume that's doing the cook-offs or whatever better. So, let's just play the game and see what's this all about. Obviously, we can figure out later. Let's see, difficulty hard. Opponents make better dishes. Monsters are tougher and hunts are time. End of the proving tournament. Ready to learn the arts of cooking, honey. We'll just go with what the game's intended difficulty is.
100 years ago, monsters raged across Victusia. They destroyed farms, decimated the dwindling animal population, and attacked our people on sight. Famine and death swept the land. No one had dared to hunt and cook monsters for centuries, fearing their cursed flesh. It was then that King Heinrich and Chef Robichon delivered Victusia from the brink of extinction. Together, they built the finest culinary institution this world has ever seen. The Battle Chef Brigade, a legion of elite soldier chefs on the frontier of the culinary world. Now, battle chefs across the land stand as our protectors and providers, bringing monster cuisine from hunt to table. As summer begins, so does our tournament, drawing forth the next generation of culinary warriors. What new styles of cooking will we witness this year? What tantalizing dishes will be revealed? This year's tournament is sure to be our fiercest yet.
Well then, the game already sets itself up like it could have been an anime. I wonder if... I don't think it actually is an anime, but I wouldn't be surprised if they... I mean, I've heard of cooking animes. I've never watched them before because I'm not really into that type of stuff. But anyway, let's see what these new culinary chefs have to offer this world. What new things will they add to the menu?
I'm off to the market.
Well, it's like looks like it's a jewel matching game or something like that. Because I've heard there's like cooking, which I guess is dedicated by jewel matching, and then like trying to think of what other games are similar. I mean, there's a lot of games that jewel matching. I'm just trying to remember one off the top of my head. Like, and I don't want to mention ones that I don't really like, but like Puzzle Quest was kind of like that, where you like match jewels, but you did that to like fight monsters and stuff like that. But I know in this game you actually have to actually go out and fight monsters. So.
Don't buy the blue squiggle again. It tasted spoiled last time.
Squiggle? Squiggle? What's a blue squiggle?
I'll ask the Brigadiers about it. Where's Saskia?
I assume that's the main heroine of this game?
Trying to wake Mina up.
Or is it Mina? Well,
She just keeps saying 10 more minutes.
Mina, get down here now.
shouldn't she have been yelling? That didn't sound like a yelling mom to me.
Saskia, let's go. We're already late.
Mina, if you don't come down this instant.
I'm up. Stop yelling. Is the restaurant on fire or something?
Well, you know, it's your typical anime protagonist. They either sleep in or sleep in too much or eat too much or whatever.
You know it's busiest on Fridays. Finish that Karana Mabo Tofu order.
Alright.
Alright, so we have to... So the whole game is side-scrolling. It's just how you interact with things or whatever. So here's our plucky young female protagonist right here. Looking sharp. I actually like her look. It's very, very nice. But it looks like a chef. Well, a chef in a weird place, but, you know, a chef nonetheless. So, alright, what's the R do? Okay, well... Add ingredients, huh? Okay. Oh, so it's kind of like almost like a Tetris thing going on here. Can we actually swap and move them around? No. Interesting.
Ma, these ingredients taste a bit off to me.
A couple of things we got from the market were strange. Not sure what's going on. 1 Bowra noodle soup.
On it.
Strange ingredients. Where have you been going to? Where did you learn to cook? I guess at some point, okay, so you can swap different ingredients depending on how you want them to place. So obviously, well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter either way. I'm not really gonna unless I can move them around before I drop them. Although I assume the game will tell me how to do that at one point. Yeah, can you actually? No, you can't. Maybe later on in the game you can actually move them around or something like that. Oh, is that enough? Not enough to break the gems? I guess there's a difference between like the regular gems and that one that's like super swirly. Interesting. Oh, I'm stirring it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't paying attention there for a second. Okay. So we have to match. Interesting. Let's see if we can. Alright. I assume in the higher difficulties, when we're actually doing competitions and stuff like that, we'll actually have to do that faster. I might. I'm never very good at puzzle games, like either the ones that require like quick reflexes. I'm one of those people that takes way too long to do something because I overthink it. So, bon appetit!
You stayed up training for the brigade again, didn't you?
The brigade. Well, this is Battle Chef Brigade, so why not?
It was Saskia's idea.
Ha! I suppose it was Saskia's idea the last 10 times. You know, your father and I would love you to apply, but we need you here. We're not going to be around forever, and your sister isn't even married.
Ma, please.
You know, every time you hear like the not even married yet, I've heard I don't know about Japanese moms. I've heard Chinese moms are very like you know, gotta get yourself a husband, as well as Jewish moms. I know that's stereotypical, but there's just something funny that like universally it's usually moms want the their kids to get married and give them grandchildren. It's accepted.
Ah, I just saw Simon outside. Go gather some fresh ingredients. He looks like he's in the mood for something off menu. I can always tell by how much he's slouching.
His standards aren't that high. A 50-point dish should do.
50-point dish? Shouldn't you always give him the best 100%? I don't even know what points. Whoa! All of a sudden we're attacking chickens with a single eye? Looks like cockatrices to me. Gosh dang cockatrices. Where'd you learn to... Oh, you have to... Okay, R2. Cheap... So they're cheap cheese. Takas. Man, what type of... I don't know if I'd want to live in a world where I get attacked by my food. Or my ingredients for my food, anyway. Oh, you can only grab so much. I guess I don't technically need those other items, so I guess we're good then. 50-point dish, huh? Alright. Can you tell, like, what's, well, if you do all the same, why don't you just get a better... Yeah, it's like we're only gonna get a better... Oh, we can keep putting, oh, we can keep putting stuff in there. Oops. Now I need to stir it, right? Oh, okay, cook. Yeah, just let it all fly, dude. Oh, when they get merged together, they turn into like whatever that coalesced blue is. Gotcha. Oh, that's not enough, huh? Alright. So we need more ingredients. Huh, that's interesting. Well, let's get some of those plant things since we didn't get those. Let's see how that works. Can you really just leave it? Oh. What's that? Oh, the eggs. I think we grabbed some eggs before, but... so you can keep adding ingredients to the meal. Interesting. And then we stir to do that. Is there... It doesn't look like there's a 4-point. Really? I need more? I need more, Captain! I need more to add to the pantry! Okay, that's gotta be enough. There we go. Ugh. That does not look good. Maybe just at the serving table. Ugh. I already don't want to live in this world. Look at that. Presentation is a thing in cooking, by the way, folks. You know, that's why they put like garnish and stuff like that. What is it? Taste. Not so much. Well, I guess touch could technically be under texture when you come to eating it. You know, so texture, taste, smell, presentation. It's all important. I'm very picky about texture. Like if food I'm eating is like something I'm not expecting, like texture-wise, it'll make me hate it. So.
You bet. Only the finest from our backyard.
You just need some eyeball, you know, rice buns or whatever.
It's horrible. Oh,
well, I should have seen that coming.
What? That can't be. I tasted it myself.
I don't think we did taste it, lady.
Nah, it's actually good. But I have to keep your ego in check.
I gotta smack you down sometimes just to get you back up.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, Simon, it looks like we'll need some extra satchels of grain and flour.
The lady who's voicing the main character, I've heard her name before, or I've heard her voice before in like anime, but I can't recall the name.
We're running through it a lot faster than expected. Mina, go over to Simon so he doesn't have to make a double trip.
I really don't mind. You live so close by.
Hush. I'll go.
Give this money to his father when you get there.
Thank you, Mrs. Han.
Be back in a flash.
I kind of wish there was an auto thing so I wouldn't have to worry about figuring out when I need to click the button when the audio's not working.
Simon,
or on
wait.
my setup.
Before we get there, I need to tell you something.
Is this going to be a young lover's proposal?
What's up?
I'm not going to be around for a while.
Oh, she's going to go that battle chef thingy.
Ah, did you get grounded for brigade training again?
This isn't a joke. I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to run away from home.
Mina, I think you're way too old for that now.
Yeah, you are too old for that. Just tell your parents you're going and just do it. What? How old are you? She looks like she's like 18 older, like maybe even 20, you know.
I'm not throwing a tantrum. Mom and Dad will never let me leave for the brigade.
I don't know, it sounds like a tantrum to me.
If I wait for their permission, I'll be stuck cooking the same recipes for the same people forever.
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's not necessarily true. You could change up the menu.
Exactly. You're just I don't know what the word is. You're not even trying to make your situation there better. I understand the whole be better and all this yada yada yada, but she's just coming up with excuses.
When I make it in, I'll get to travel the land and learn about everything in the world of food.
So Sanji Light, huh?
That's more than I could ever do here.
That's a lie and you know it.
You're serious then?
Dead serious. I've got what it takes, and I'm not growing enough around here where everyone's happy just doing the same.
Never be happy doing the same thing over and over again. Well, someone's got to do it eventually. I guess you got to get that out of your system when you're young, I guess.
Well,
Your mom is gonna flip.
Your mom's gonna flip, dude.
And the only person who scares me more than my dad is your mom.
I would say that she's scary if her the English voice actor actually had a yell and actually sounded like she could get mad, but I guess it's all in the
Couldn't you wait till the
presentation.
restaurant picks back up a bit? It hasn't been doing so great lately.
Oh yeah, you're abandoning them in their time of need. You're a terrible person.
plenty of new travelers will be passing through on their way to the proving tournament. They'll be fine.
Way to drop them off when at their least vulnerable. I hate you, lady.
You don't own a coin your parents haven't given you first. How are you gonna...
Oh yeah, how are you gonna jump out of the world if you don't even know how to earn your own money?
Nina Han, you rogue. Now I'm gonna be an accomplice.
What?
I knew I could count on you. This money is just enough to apply, and a bit extra.
Wow, Mina's kind of a not nice girl.
Think you could help a neighbor out and spot me some flour?
Maybe some sugar, but not flour.
I don't like this. But how can I refuse my favorite neighbor?
We've got a word for guys like you, Simon, but I'm not going to say it here.
Thank you, Simon.
We should get going. Our parents are going to be annoyed that we're taking so long. God of Barley, give me strength. Your mom is going to kill me.
God of Barley? Well, I've played D&D, and there's gods for almost everything, it seems like, so why not, right?
I'll name a dish after you in the tournament.
I think Simon wants something a little bit more than that, but it's not going to happen, is it? Poor guy. This is what you get for being friends. No.
Before I go, how about one more practice, hey Kiki?
Sure. Why don't we practice with wind magic one last time?
Okay, so she's the Saskia. She's the oldest sister, right? They don't almost don't. I mean, well, the skin texture, the skin color is obviously different. Which then again, I guess when it comes to family dynamics, it could be a recessive gene or whatever. It's always weird when you say these two kids are siblings, but they're like, oh, almost nothing, look nothing alike except for the art style. But
All right. We should have some time before Ma gets back from Auntie's house.
I can't believe our little Mimi is all grown up. It's really happening.
it's always happening in Philadelphia. Oh wait, no, that's not wrong thing.
Oh.
Oh, she doesn't actually. I had to take for a second listening for the audio, but a sheep and a sword. One of these days, I should ask Mom about the trinkets she keeps on the shelf. Well, I assume she was probably Battleship 2 in her day or something like that.
Huh?
I'm sure not going to miss doing the dishes after a busy day. Won't you still have to do the dishes in the Chef Brigade? I mean, it's not like you'll get away from that. That still has to be done. Oh, there's no audio for this. Okay. Let's warm up. Let's warm up with your basic magic attacks, throwing daggers. Just keep pressing triangle and watch the knives fly. Practice on the Karanaha over there. Daggers, huh? How many daggers do you have? Nice shot. Now for a step up. Use triangle and up together for a whirlwind. Okay. Just beautiful. If only Mom could see you. She better not. I'll be under kitchen arrest for the whole summer. It's too bad she doesn't practice battling anymore. So she was a battler, yeah. Well, if it weren't for her and Pa starting out this restaurant, you wouldn't have a chance in the Privy Tournament. Yeah, don't be so, you know, dismissive of your parents. Get a few more ingredients while you're out there. Can't let you leave me with all the work. Fill your satchel with ingredients. Okay. Throw infinite amount. Those look like kunai with chain. I mean kunai. Than really knives. But what do I know, right? Oops. Oh, I guess you have to wait for your magic meter to fill up. Okay. I just noticed that there's like an HP bar and a magic meter up there, so which I guess makes sense. We are technically, you know, side-scrolling here. Who knew someone would make a game about side-scrolling, you know, battle chefs? I do like the art style in this game. It definitely has a, without being lazy, because sometimes people will do like art style like this and it just looks lazy. But in this case, I think it works.
Oh, before I forget, did you pack enough underwear?
What?
Remember, I gave you some of Dad's stationery. I want you to write every week.
Kiki, stop acting like Mom.
I think there have been some instances where the older sister of a family will kind of act like a mom too. That kind of makes sense.
Hey, I have to make sure I'm not allowing you out to die in a ditch somewhere.
Well, I'll have plenty of underwear and stationery with me in that ditch.
All right, you better get going.
Thanks, Kiki. You have no idea what this opportunity means to me.
Oh, I know. Don't screw up. And here, take this cookie jar with you. A little reminder of home.
Well, who put their hands in the cookie jar? Wasn't me. Couldn't be. But who? The smell of cookies is permanently baked into the jar. Plus 2 health. Place an item in the comment. A shiny pebble given you by an elderly customer one day. Maybe he thought it was a coin. Plus 1 mana. Wind satchel. A small field bag that rests on the hip. It's soft and warm from years of use. Plus 1 satchel slot. Wilson's plushie. A stuffed sheep doll. It's fluffy. We'll see, what is it? Health? Oh, well, I wanted to... Yeah, whatever. Fine. We can swap... I assume we can swap it out later. But, pretty basic game. Nothing too crazy about it. I mean, other than the obvious, you know, crazy battle chefs. Brigade Town, huh? Looks like it's one of those fancy worlds where they've got like orcs and goblins and stuff like that.
Right on Kiki's cloak. I have to give this back, you know.
Didn't you say you were going to be gone for a while though? So, okay, well, whatever.
They say it's good luck for that to happen when you first come into town.
Oh, I should have known he would have been voiced by this guy. I keep forgetting his name, but he always tends to play like the burly guy characters like this. Is that like an orc or a giant or something like that?
Huh? That's gross. Who says that?
Everyone, dude.
It's a capital thing. I'm Thrash, by the way. You're looking to register for the tournament, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I'm Mina. Nice to meet you. How'd you know I was here for the tourney?
That's a knife bag at your side, and you've got a panhandle sticking out of the back of your satchel.
Right.
You know, she could just be a weird hobo or a psycho murderer or something like that.
Marking the other contestants is easy. You can sense a special aura about them, burning with excitement.
Burning with excitement, huh? I like it, the guy next to him. It looks like he's just got a club with nails in it. What type of battle chef food would that guy cook?
Look at me getting all worked up. Anyway, this is the back of the line. Up there with the pink-haired woman is where we register.
Wow. That's a lot of contestants.
This isn't even the half of it. I hear there's somewhere around 50 hopefuls.
That's so awesome. But this line, yeesh. I just walked 30 miles and I don't have the energy for this.
Well, you can cut in front of me if you like.
Really? You're so kind, thanks.
Aren't you supposed to say like, oh no, I couldn't do that? And couldn't you just sat on the bench waiting for everyone to go through? Whatever. Oh, the colorful cast of characters.
Okay, this isn't gonna do. Time for some Mina magic.
What's Mina magic?
Huh?
I'll see you around. Gotta go.
Boku no Jutsu? Or whatever that thing is where they can disguise themselves.
Excuse me.
You're not even putting on a different voice.
Pardon me.
I mean, okay, actually, would they have done that in the anime? Because, I mean, clearly she's trying to become like an old lady. Shouldn't she have done like, yeah, pardon me? She didn't even do a different voice.
Just trying to get through.
I don't know. Is it just me or is that kind of lazy? Like, they saw the lines there, and they just say, oh, just say it, as usual. But the visuals tell you that she's someone different at this point. Even though it's not actual magic, she just put a thing on. But wouldn't you try to pretend to do a different voice? I know I'm harking on this a bit too much for a Battle Chef game, but it's just like, a little effort, people.
There we go.
Whatever.
Next!
Shouldn't they be charging her about now and knocking her ass out?
Hey, she cut.
At least someone picked up on that.
Hi, I'm here for the...
It'll be 10 gold to register.
Didn't know you had to pay for this. Well, they had to pay for the festivities and everything anyway.
Yes, I have that. Here you go.
Take this form and fill it out. Hand it to the gentleman to my right. Next!
Next!
Mina Han, age 21, from the Windy Village. Title? Let's see. Well, Simon always calls me the Iron Stomach since I can eat anything.
I really doubt you can eat everything. Although she's a main protagonist, so apparently main protagonist in the anime can eat everything with no belly aches, gas, or whatever comes with eating too much.
Done.
Here is your registration number. Don't lose it. If you do, tough bricks.
Tough bricks, huh? I knew a person with the name of Kraus would have a voice like that.
Tomorrow, your orientation is at 6 a.m. and the opening ceremony is at 4 p.m.
6 a.m. I better go find a place to stay and rest up.
Talk to the guy we cut in front of. Oh, he doesn't even say anything. I got my eye on you, missy. Yikes. Well, you did cut in line. I assume most of these people aren't even important to the story. They're just colorful design characters.
Let's talk.
A master of disguise, I see. Ha ha! Every kid plays make-believe. I just never stopped. See you around. The
Interesting.
Crescent, huh? It's great to be surrounded by so many more restaurants than back home. Wait till you find out that they're like, there's too many of them. There's the Kitchen Coliseum down the road. Can you actually jump and stuff? No, not. I mean, you can. Oh, okay, you can dash. It just wasn't working for some reason. I guess there's a slight delay depending on where you're at. A cat.
Oh.
Cute little kitten. Wow, looks like this whole store is cat themed. Sounds like Japan to me. Hey, dude.
Good afternoon. Room for one?
How much per night?
I didn't expect him to be Irish.
2 gold a night, and we have complimentary breakfast here. My wife cooks up a storm. If you're here for the tournament, you can stay for the entirety of the competition for...
Perfect. Although, that leaves me with nothing left. And what if I get eliminated early?
Sorry, I forgot. I clicked out of that. I thought I kind of guessed the timing on that a bit better.
No. I'm not gonna get kicked out. I can do this.
If you need to scrounge up some change, you could always do one of the jobs available in town.
You know, I think that would be interesting in anime or whatever, where they do the whole, oh, I'm going to get into this tournament thing, but they actually lose the first time, so they have to find a way to get in another way instead of the obvious, I somehow win in the tournament. There's probably been anime and shonen that have done that before, but it's such a rare commodity that I'd rather see that happen, just get to the same way instead of just being like, oh, I somehow beat it the first time. Or if they lose somehow, but they win by a technicality or something like that, and I'm like, that's not the same thing.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.
That'll do. Enjoy your stay and break the dish.
What? Oh, it's probably another saying.
Let me show you to your room.
So that's actually a thing, and like if you go to different towns or places in a country,
Wow, this is really nice.
you'd be surprised how often, like in a country, that if you go to like one part of town, then you go to another part of town, they might even have different sayings. Like it doesn't even have to be that big of a place too, but Usually it's based off different towns or counties or countries or whatever.
We do our best. I'll let you get settled in. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Thank you, sir.
Is that guy wearing Crocs?
Maybe I'll just take a small nap.
And then she's late for the tournament, isn't she?
What time is it? I need to get downstairs.
You're a bad sleeper, aren't you? Wait, what's that?
Huh?
I can't forget to write home later. Everyone will be worried. Oh yeah, you did just run on your mom and dad when they need your help with the restaurant. But no, you're the nice protagonist. We gotta respect you.
Huh?
She's beautiful. Maybe this is the innkeeper's wife? Oh, she doesn't have a face! Perhaps she took her face off.
Oh.
Oh, he's not... everything all right with the accommodation, sir? Sir? I'm a girl. Oh, my word. You have to excuse me. I misplaced my glasses. But I don't sound like a man, do I? Forgive me. I'm hard of hearing, too. Oh, you sure are. You're a fine young orc-lad. Anyway, everything is fine. Very nice here. Thank you. Orc-lad, huh?
Oh, excuse me.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Is she the main female protagonist of this game?
No, I wasn't looking where I was going. There's quite a few smells wafting around here, of the unbathed nature.
I just got in yesterday myself. I'm registered for the tournament and everything. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no! I slept through orientation!
Oh my. Well, if you need someone to get you up to speed, I'd be happy to help. I'm Kieran. And you are?
Isn't Kieran the name of that, horse dragon creature in mythology?
Mina! That would be so great!
We can use the practice kitchen so you're not going into things cold tomorrow. I'll act as your referee. But first, let's find you an opponent.
Challenge another chef? I challenge you to a duel!
Greetings.
Oh. First find someone to challenge. I'll wait for you. You just go into people on the street saying, I challenge you to...
Hey.
I don't have any money on me. Sorry, little girl. What? Oh, that's not what I was going to ask. Okay. Well, some people think you probably look like a bum. Oh, hello. You've got the right idea, pup. Sleeping and then more sleep. You know, sleeping too much is actually really bad for you.
Hey.
Although, technically, here in a lot of places, people don't get enough sleep. It's a combination of things. Anyway. Ziggy Stardust, huh? Well, I was hoping you'd find a claw, but this is a good second choice, Jelly. Glub, blub, blub. It's okay. I know you did your best. Glub. They seem busy. Yeah, that guy was happy.
Hi.
I'm just a tourist from out of town here to watch the games. I'm especially rooting for Leonid. We went to elementary school together, you know. Don't give me your life story, punk. No, that's a... I assume that's who we're going to challenge is the guy who's nice to us. Kitchen. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, what?
Interesting.
I think she said that before, so... Alright, let's challenge the green man.
Hey
Oh,
there,
crap, I
Blue.
forgot his name. Rash? Mash? Hi, sir, remember me? Of course, Mina. Please, just call me Thrash. Sir is what I have to call my father-in-law. I was so close. Alright, challenge you to a duel!
Thrash, I was wondering if you'd like to get a little practice in. How about it?
Sure. I live for cooking battles. We should have just enough time before the opening ceremony, and you won't want to miss...
Good. I see you've found a partner. Let's head to the practice kitchen and get started.
Let's do this!
Let's challenge the first friendly person we've met in this place. Just to get ahead. Now we know where the main character's priorities are.
So, what exactly do I need to do to make it into the brigade?
You must challenge other chefs in town to matches, similar to this. Official matches are carried out in the Kitchen Coliseum, overseen by Chairman Common and the judges. Contestants must earn 7 wins to enter the final round. Chefs with 3 losses are eliminated.
But that won't happen to us, Right, Mina?
No way. We're going to make it to the final round.
Well, you two are because you were in the beginning cutscene, so or that animation at the very beginning.
Yes. As for the cooking itself, there are 3 things to avoid if you don't want to lose points during judging. First, always incorporate the match's theme ingredient in your dishes. Second, make sure to place your dishes in front of the judges within the time limit. Third, don't leave anything harmful to the judges in your ingredients, like pork.
There's also a way to gain points, and that's by using ingredients that match the judges' taste preferences.
All right. I think I got it. Let's do this.
Very well. Provide me with a dish predominantly flavored with earth. And your theme ingredient for this round is?
I wouldn't expect it. I didn't expect the earth thing for whatever reason. I didn't expect the earth item in the like gem circle to be green. I would have expected it to be weirdly like a brownish, but
Karana.
no, that's that. Piranha. Gotcha. Ha.
Oh, I never thought I'd get to say this, but in the words of Chairman Common, Vive la Brigade!
It's kind of weird how like sometimes certain games or worlds will like mix up languages and stuff like that. You know, like French, English, and Spanish terms and all this other stuff. Right, I don't know how much of this we actually need. I assume we could also use the other creatures as well, but I wonder if they can respawn after a while. Ah, dang it. But as long as we get it within the time limit, it doesn't matter. I wonder if we, and I assume in certain competitions, depending on what. For some reason, I keep thinking I move forward quite a bit when I attack, but that's not the case. I think I'm expecting this to be more like a standard platformer or something like that. So we need green. We want it to mainly be green for the most part. So, okay. Oops. Oh, no, that's what I want to do. Because we can still have other things mixed in there too. We just, no. I guess we're full, so we can't do that right now, so. Alright, so we want to get mainly the greens up first if we can. But we want the big gems because that's, whoops. I didn't mean to do that, so. So we want these to be together. Oh, right. Can't stack it like that because that would be silly. Okay. Oops. So get the gems there. It says match 3 though. Do I need to... Whoops. Okay, we'll need to grab more. I was thinking you probably would have to make multiple trips depending on the dish and everything like that. I wonder if it matters if the like other chefs get to it before you do. Like I guess all the end of points. But what if it's like whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter. That'd be a very sad day indeed. Not too much of the body of the creature dropping, but I guess they respawn pretty quickly, so that's good. That's good to know. Alright, back to the. Obviously, drop more of that if we can. Alright, stir! 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 Oops. Okay. I mean, might as well mix these in. Whoops. Mix these in together. I don't think that's gonna hurt the meal too badly, would it? Oops, I shouldn't have. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I'm just doing it a little way. Wait, how much? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. I guess as long as we do it within time period, it doesn't matter. Well, they're probably going to beat this guy anyway, but... Although I shouldn't take too long. Otherwise I'll lose. I wonder if this is one of those games where you can lose a couple of times and then, but still win overall, or if it's one of those where if you lose once, it's automatic game over. Okay. Let's add more. Stir, stir, stir. Whoops. I meant to... Did she like snap her fingers or something like that? Alright. Oh, we've got enough of the, these, I don't know why I keep, like, doing it like weird with that. No.
Gotta hurry.
Yeah, better pick it up. Now let's see how we did, I guess.
Well done, you two.
How come mine looks like a weird casserole?
Let's see what we have here.
Judgment!
Divine.
Squickle stomach paella. Garnished with eggs and eggs medley. Oh, she doesn't talk during this. I'm sorry. Seems you forgot the karana in the dish. Always add the theme ingredient in the real match, or the judges will deduct points from your score. The flavor of Earth is achieved when third-tier Earth gems are most plentiful in your dish. Oh, they have to actually still be in the dish and not like removed. Interesting. Well, it is a tutorial, so it's supposed to tell us like how that works.
Delicious.
Karana ha stomach mapo tofu. Ugh, tofu, gross. Splendidly done. You've included Earth just as I requested. I haven't tried anything quite like this before. You'll be a brigadier before you know it.
It is with pride I announce our winner is Mina. Congratulations.
Yay, we did it. We won the tutorial like we were supposed to.
All right.
Oh, I'm almost curious what it's like if you fail the tutorial. I assume you just keep doing it as practice until you actually win.
I was hoping this would calm me down, but now I'm more excited for the tournament to start than before.
Well, don't worry. You're a main character, so you won't disappear just yet.
That was a great warm-up. Mina, you're a strong competitor.
Don't give her that. Don't give her such a huge head, dude.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're so serious while cooking. It's admirable, but don't get too tense. I can see your mind racing in a million directions. Don't forget to breathe.
It's funny how I forget to do that when I'm concentrating really hard. I've never battled against chefs from all around the country before.
Just think of all the different cuisines and techniques assembled here for the tournament. It's a taste of the world.
Speaking of which, I think I hear some music starting up. Let's go and enjoy the opening ceremonies. Good practice.
Good practice indeed. Time to become a brigadier. Brigadier General? I mean, that's the only time I've ever heard brigadier before.
Welcome, one and all. Victusia opens its arms to the world for the annual Battle Chef Brigade Tournament. We wait with bated breath to discover which incredible contestants will join the ranks of the brigade this year. Chefs, I implore you to search within yourselves and draw forth your deepest convictions and abilities. Tomorrow, the battles will commence. But for now, let us join together in celebrating the strength of our land and its people. Vive la Brigade!
I'm surprised with how short the chapters are, being only 6 chapters in the game. Although I bet the later chapters are longer with the overarching plot and everything like that. So, All right. Actually, I think this is actually a good place to stop. Usually I run these for about an hour, but that kind of gives you a pretty good idea what the rest of the game is going to be about. Well, at least in terms of Battle Brigade. I assume there's going to be like stuff behind the scenes outside of the brigade to maybe add a little bit more drama, like either becoming into the brigade or something going on with it. But I could be wrong. It could be just straightforward, just trying to join brigade, and that's the whole point of the game. But I feel like that's not going to be enough. So, well, I hope you enjoyed my my impressions of this. Overall, for the most part, I think it has good presentation. You know, the art is colorful. The music sounds to be kind of setting the mood. I wouldn't say perfectly, but I haven't heard all the tracks, so I can't say that for sure. There doesn't seem to be any like weird voice lines for the most part. I did comment a couple of times, but that was more like nitpicking than anything. But there wasn't anything that really stood out to me as like terrible voice acting. Most of it seemed to work pretty well. And the story's pretty straightforward. Girl leaves town to become bigger, brighter, you know, thing. You know, in this case, become a part of the brigade. And obviously, you know, at the end she'll probably win, but how she'll get there, and who she runs across the way will be interesting. As far as the game mechanics, they're pretty straightforward. I mean, I figured it out pretty quickly. You platform around, gather ingredients, go back to the thing, and hopefully you cook the dish properly, and just know how to puzzle solve and move stuff quicker. Obviously in hard mode you'd have to be a bit faster on it, so obviously it seemed easy, but obviously I'm playing the standard difficulty or whatever. I think that's pretty much it to say. So I could see why this game got decent reviews for the most part. There didn't seem to be anything that was boring or uninteresting about this. So, and that's the one thing, your game never should be boring. As long as the game's interesting or entertaining, then you've got something to go with. So, well, I hope this influenced you all to either check the game out yourself or stay away from it, save your money, or whatever you want to do. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.